So, okay, y'all. So as y'all know, your girl a Christian. I love me some God. God take care of all my needs, all my family needs. As the saying go, God is good all the time. Okay. And I love Greenleaf. I don't know if y'all watch Greenleaf, but if y'all don't watch Greenleaf, watch Greenleaf. That's actually a really good show. Some people in that show, you know, you can tell it's their first time acting. However, y'all can look past that. The acting for the most part is great, and it's a really great show. And it got 4 seasons now. It's 3. No. They just added the 4th season on YouTube, but I kind of just did a video about that I'm gonna be posting. So yeah, y'all know what my recommendations for binge-worthy Netflix TV shows are. But anyway, today, I wanted to teach y'all how to pray. Yes, to pray. If I don't know if this fan is too loud. If it is, sorry. I'm gonna try to be louder than the fan, but if it ain't, cool. I'm gonna just tell y'all what I think praying is. Praying as a Christian woman, child of God, is basically your way of talking to God. It's just your way of communicating, your way of thanking Him, your way of praising Him, your way of saying thank you. I don't really know like another way to put it. When I was younger, I did not know how to pray. I was raised in a church, so I literally grew up going to church since I was a baby. Probably in my mama's womb, I was going to church. I try to instill that in my kids now, since they were babies. We've been taking them to church, but I didn't take them as often as I should and as I would want to. Because, well, one, the devil be trying me, boy, let me tell y'all. When we had the twins, it was just hard, especially because I had a C-section, so me healing, period, was difficult. But then after the healing process, like, it was just stuff after stuff after stuff that was just, it was hard. So when we could go, when I felt like going, like my body and me being able to get out the bed and go, and when they wasn't like crying and doing the most super emotional babies, then we went to church. And if I go back, you know, I would have took them to church more, but I did what I could. It was just me and him. Still just me and him right now and the kids. So until I get back home, get some more support, it's probably how it's gonna be. And now I just watch my church online. For y'all that don't know, because I don't think I told y'all, but I go to Salem Baptist Church of Chicago, SBCOC. Our sanctuary's name, like actual physical church, is House of Hope, but that's not the name of the church that I go to. That's the name of the church that I attend, but the church that I belong to, my church home's name is Salem Baptist Church of Chicago. Just so y'all get that right, you know. Watch it online whenever I can. And then on YouTube, it's this pastor that I watch. He's African American, and his name is Robert Madu. He's awesome. Like, he is awesome. He puts you in the mind of, well, first of all, he reminds me, I don't know if y'all watch This Is Us. I actually got to catch up on it. But This Is Us, one of the main characters, the brother, the African-American brother, he puts me in the mind of him. And the funny thing is, they're Christians too. But, yeah. Anyway, yeah, he put me in mind of him. But that's neither here nor there. I'm just babbling now. Back to the topic at hand, how to pray. So basically, when you pray, you should definitely first of all, let me say this. Though I am a Christian, there are different things about different religions that I'll probably talk about in another video that I respect or commend. I respect the Islamic faith in the sense of like how they pray. How they pray is so disciplined and phenomenal to me. Like, I really wish I had that discipline, and I'm working on getting that discipline. It's hard, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, but it's doable. You just gotta apply yourself, and you gotta do what you gotta do. But yeah, how they, no matter what they're doing, I believe it's 5 times a day they stop doing whatever they're doing, mid-sentence, everything. Just stop whatever they're doing. They put their little cloth or whatever kind of garment they got, they lay it down. And I think I just learned that the turbans or whatever piece of clothing or cloth that they wear, that's what they use, take off, lay down on the ground, and then they kneel and they pray. And I think that's like really legit. Like, I respect that to the utmost. Like, that's, I don't respect the God that they pray to. I'm not even sure. That's video for another day. If I could pray like that to my God, the God that I know to be God, Jesus Christ, that would be like, that's my goal in life, to have that kind of dedication to prayer, because God deserves that. But anyway, when you praying, yes, you should be on your knees. You should get on your knees, close your eyes, and pray. Put your hands together. Dang, if I had my tripod, I could show y'all, but y'all know how to put your hands together and pray. I shouldn't have to explain that, but for those of you guys that do not know how to pray, I'm gonna try to do it real quick before my phone falls, because I don't got nothing set up right now. So either like this, or however you see fit to do it. There's different ways of doing it. That's just the common way of praying. What you say, basically, you just say, you start out saying, God, Lord, Father, Almighty God, however you want to start it off, Jesus. You can start it off however you would like. And honestly, you just talking. You're literally just talking to him. And a lot of people, even when I was younger and I didn't really know how to pray out loud, I knew how to pray, and I was not nervous to pray by myself. But like, I've been going to Salem since I believe I joined when I was 11. I want to say I was 11, and ever since I've been going there. And we would do corner prayer. They still do corner prayer, if I'm not mistaken. I've been away from Chicago for so long, I don't know. But last I checked, from my mom and my sister, they don't do it as often, or at least if they did stop, it was just recently, probably within the last year or so. But we used to do corner prayer, where you would get assigned a leader. That leader would get that corner, and then you would get people assigned to the corner with that leader. And then as people walk by, you would ask them, hey, can I pray for you? Can I say a prayer for you? Or would you like me to pray for you? Or is this something, you want me to pray about, etc., etc. When I used to have to pray in that environment, it was scary, because I was like a child and I was around nothing but adults. Now, let me stop and say this too. I've never been the type to like being around my peers. I'm not a peer kind of person. I've always been the child that loves to be around grown-ups and adults, because I love listening to the wisdom that they share. I love listening. I love being nosy. I love learning. I love hearing things and just learning. That's just me. I've never been the type to really be like super hip on the things that people my age talk about, do. Just most stuff I'm not even into, honestly. I'm more ahead of my age since I can remember. And I was very young, and I used to get very frustrated about it because I felt like nobody understood me, and I never felt like I fit in because while they was talking about childish stuff that didn't matter or didn't make sense, I would just literally sit there like, is this all y'all got to talk about? It was like so boring to me, and I was boring to them because the stuff I talked about had nothing to do with what they wanted to talk about. So it was just like I just never fit in. I mean, yeah, I still have my friends or whatever, but even them, sometimes I just wasn't interested in hearing stuff that they had to talk about or say because it's just like I'm way past that point. And it's just like I don't get the point of it sometimes for the most part. But anyway, because of that, I used to always just be around, adults and what they had going on. So back to corner prayer, when we would pray, yes, I was around these adults and I love talking. They would include me in their conversations and stuff. Like I've always just been that kind of old soul. But when it came to praying, I would be nervous, especially to pray in front of them, because I was like, these people way older than me. They're old enough to be my mom, this, that, and the third, and they know how to pray. I don't know how to pray. Now, that kind of was the wrong idea or way to think about it because a lot of people my age was just starting. And I've been going to church since I was born. So it's just like, it was just really, it was just the way that I was thinking about it, but obviously it wasn't my reality. It really wasn't what was really going on. I just was intimidated because they were older and I felt like they knew more than than I did. Obviously, they've been on the earth longer. But I was just scared. I was scared to pray in front of them because I'm like, I don't know how to pray. I don't want them to think what I'm praying about is stupid or too immature or I don't know, whatever the case is. But I have learned through the years. Now I can pray out loud, and I pray for other people out loud, and it still kind of gives me anxiety a little bit. Why, I don't know, because I'm just talking to God. I guess because, not that I be worried about what they gonna say, but I just want to make sure I'm doing it right for them and for their sake. My baby love being up under me. He just has to be up under me, and he moves so much when he sleeps. I don't know if he can feel the fan. That's probably why he's moving and doing the most. Then my daughter is back there squealing and screaming and crying and doing the most. And I had to close the door because they wake him up every single time. Every time. But anyway, right, back to praying. So how I start, I'll be like, Father God, thank you for another day. Thank you for my family. Thank you for providing my needs, putting a roof over my head, clothes on my back, food on my table, shoes on my feet. Give me transportation to get from point A to point B. That's kind of like how I started off. You're supposed to ask for forgiveness for your sins. Honestly, sometimes I can't even remember half the stuff that I say in a day. So if I know or I remember me doing something one right, like, I talked about somebody, or, I cursed, or did something that I wasn't supposed to be doing, said something I wasn't supposed to say, or whatever the case may be, I'll apologize for it, ask for forgiveness for it from God, and then I'll proceed with my prayer and say, Father God, I ask that you give me traveling grace from point A to point B. If I'm driving or if I'm just at home, I just say, God, please let today just be a good day. Matter of fact, I'm going to claim that today is a good day. And my kids going to listen to me today. They're going to be good. We're going to have a good time. We're going to have fun. I'm going to get X, Y, and Z done today. The devil is a lie. I ain't going to let him come in and do nothing. Well, whatever the devil got planned for me and my family today, Father God, I rebuke it in your name. And like I just say, I just talk. I just start talking to him. I'm trying to chop it up in sections to make sure that I don't forget anything. But if I do, I mean, I can just either put something that I forgot in the description, or I don't know. But anyway, I just want y'all to know, like, praying is not that hard. It's not hard. It's not hard at all. And God don't want nothing to be perfect. Only person that's perfect is him, Jesus Christ. Like that. That's it. The only person that's perfect is God. Jesus and God. We ain't him. We ain't Jesus. We ain't God. We ain't the Holy Spirit. We ain't none of that. We can't even fathom what that even means to be them. So it's just like we make things a lot harder than what we have to. But like I said, the only thing you got to do is just talk to God. Say, you know what, God, thank you so much for doing this. Or, you know, bring up your testimonies and say, you know what, God delivered me from this. God did this for me. He healed me. I was sick. He did this. He did that. Just talk to him about it. Just say, thank you, God, for making me feel better when I had that headache. Or like, it can be a formal prayer in the beginning of the day or at the end of the day. Say the Lord's Prayer. But like throughout the day, as you think of stuff, just say thank you for it. Or just talk to him like, oh my God, Jesus, I forgot about this. Thank you so much for that. Or if you just be like, God, I don't know what this means. Can you like show me? And can you really show me that it's you showing me? Because I don't want to think it's me. I want to know that it's coming from you. So can you show me that sign? I don't know. This is just stuff that I do. This is stuff that I talk about. This is stuff that I say. So it's different ways that you can pray. You can pray informally. You can pray formally. God just wants you to talk to him at the end of the day. There is no right or wrong way to pray. Just pray. Just talk to him and just grow at it. Just learn from your past prayers. Just keep growing. That's all he wants you to do, is just keep growing in your journey of walking with Christ. That's it. That's all. He just wants you to talk to him. And that's all you got to do, literally, is just talk. You talk to him like a friend, minus the cursing. Obviously, that's definitely disrespectful. But look, talk to God as you would talk to anybody, a friend. You can pray with other people. You can pray for other people. You can go in a closet and pray. Now, me, I love closets. Even before I got really deep into my Christian faith, and, you know, when I was younger, I was a child, I didn't know what was really going on. But I knew, you know, there was a God. I knew that I prayed. I knew that X, Y, and Z, etc., etc. But before I got really into it as an adult, and knowing, hey, I gotta get on this, you know, this is my main priority in life. This is the number one thing in my life, and that's God. Before all of that, when I was younger, I loved being in the closet. Me and my sister used to fight a lot, and we didn't get along a lot. So I would like literally go in the closet. And the closet was kind of bittersweet for me, because I'd go in the closet just to get away from her. Or if I was mad, I'd go in the closet to calm down. And I would like close the door, be in the dark, quiet, sitting on top of a vacuum or something. Like, I'll just be in the closet. That was my go-to space. I've always loved being in closets. I love closets. I have to be able to literally go in the closet and sit down. So when it comes to like looking for places and apartments and stuff, like, I love closets. Especially ones that I can actually sit in and I got room, a walk-in closet. Like, that's my go-to, for real, because I don't know, I love it. That's me and my personal space, pretty much. It ain't the bathroom. Don't nobody want to be in no bathroom and smell it. Even if I got my little Febreze things or whatever and it smell like roses, I don't want to be in no bathroom. That's just not me. The kitchen, all I'm gonna want to do is eat and get distracted. The closet is my go-to. Everybody got their own, but if you never tried the closet, try it. But anyway, you're supposed to have like a personal space where you go when you just talk to God, when you just when you're ready to hear from him, when you're ready to listen to what God got to say to you. You go somewhere quiet. It's hard when you have kids, because I'm not going to lie to you, I can't even remember the last time I was able to go in a closet and sit there and wait on God to talk to me. It's been a minute, especially because the past closets we've been having, they ain't been big, so I ain't been able to do much of that. But if you got an extra bedroom, great. Use that extra bedroom, a gym room, an office space, whatever the case may be. That should be your go-to. But mine, it's a closet. Until I get, move into my house and I have that designated space or a designated closet for that specifically. But you go in there and you just talk to him. And you pray for other people. Pray for the world. Because it's just going down. And just get yourself together. Like, a lot of people, a lot of Christians, a lot of this generation, the generation after my generation, just period. These days, people priorities all screwed up. Everything is about materialistic things, being somebody you're not, looking like somebody you're not, or how you want to look. And not enough people are embracing who they are, how God made them, and what your priority should be, and that's the Lord. Yes, education is important, especially with how they treated minorities, blacks, especially how they treat us or whatever. Like, yeah, okay, of course, education is important. But you can't take no book or no degree with you to heaven. When you die, nothing goes with you. Your body goes wherever your family put it, into the ground, cremated, whatever. Your soul go to heaven and hell, period. Point blank. That's it. That's all. And for all those people that don't agree with me, I mean, to each their own. But I encourage you to at least look into it. Don't be